are back with my Season 2, Survivor Season 25. I am Toby, and this is Toby's recap of Survivor Philippines. Fancy, I know. It is super exciting for me to be here for the second season as the blogger and vlogger for the Buff Company. Thank you again. And so let's talk about this first episode. And in this vlog, I just want to add to stuff that I talk about in the weekly blogs. There's stuff that I write there that I don't have time to, they're already long enough, okay? So there's stuff I do want to address and talk about that I'll do on these weekly or bi-weekly, however often I do them, vlogs. Okay, and this week I just want to talk about impressions of the survivors. Really just want to talk about the people that we saw in episode 1. Like I said in the blog, I watched all the intro videos, which I've never done before, so I felt like I knew something about them, or at least had an impression of them coming in to the game. And some people changed my mind while I watched the episode. A lot of it was still the same, a lot of people we didn't get to meet, and some people I went the other way with. And some castaways, Malcolm is a big example, and also Miss Utah, I forget her name, but the little teenage girl, she looks like Whitney from So You Think You Can Dance. Anyway, I think all girls from Utah look like they do. And anyway, they both impressed me more than I thought they would. They were in the Matsing tribe, and so, kind of changed my tune about those two. RC and Abi on the Tanang, I think they are. They, not a fan of them, not a fan. But they're in an alliance, so they could go far, and as long as they carry along my boyfriend Pete, then I'm cool with them for a while. And, but, I think really what the interesting thing was to talk about the returnees. Let's see. Have the returnees learned anything in the time since they were away from Survivor? Let's look at Scoopin. He's better at the game, I remember socially. I didn't remember that he was so bad, but he was starting to get on people's nerves back in Australia. Now he's better at going with the flow. However, he needs to pull it together when it comes to these little accidents he's having. Because these little accidents, ask Penner, these little cuts and things cause a problem. Why are you walking around barefoot on the beach? You could avoid that. Why are you cutting your coconut like that with a machete in your hand? That could be avoided. Some things can't be avoided, some can. Scoopin has not learned to, take better care of himself, I would say. But we'll see how that goes. His tribe seems to love him. I like him personally, and so we'll see. Let's hope he doesn't get medically evacuated from this round of the game. Russell, I don't remember a lot about Russell, I'm going to be quite honest, from his season. I remember that, I think he was elected to be the leader because they had a problem, then they were doing better, then he passed out. First of all, don't keep saying there's no leader and then you're the leader. Like, you're obviously the leader. Like, clearly, or you want to be the leader. And don't keep saying no leader, no leader, no leader. That makes you look even stupider. And also, Russell, there's a way to, be a guy who has experience and not be a condescending jackass. Which is kind of what he was, but he's that kind of person that does it so they're laughing while they're telling you that they think you're stupid, and the other people are totally over it. So Russell's going to need to really pull that together and get rid of that nonsense. He kept saying things like, yeah, I've been at this game before. You were out week 6, and of the 3 returnees, you're the one who was out by something you could have easily avoided. So settle down with this I'm the Survivor guru guy, okay? You're no Ozzy, and Ozzy got voted out for doing the same thing. Anyway, Penner needs to go back to the good social game he was pulling the second time around when he actually got medically evacuated. Right now, I don't know what he's doing, and if you already know you're going to be on the outs with people, why then go keep doing weird things that are making them still on the outs with you? Still be separated. It's kind of odd. I understand the need to find an immunity idol, but it's clearly causing a problem. Plus, guess what? If you're always around people, they can't scheme against you. Learn about it. So I would say I always think when people grow or are different or something, and hopefully these guys will, but it seems like in a lot of ways they're the same as they were the last time they played the game, which is not so fun for me to watch. But we'll see how it unfolds. We're early into the season, we're just week 1. I would, some other things I noticed from the episode. First of all, after last season's amazing Jeff Probst diving helicopter move, him driving the speedboat was kind of disappointing, I thought. I was like, he's driving a boat, whatever. But, I always do like them, acting like Jeff Probst is the one that's really, controlling whatever vehicle he's in. When the other people came, it was 2 people to drive a boat. So I'm sure the Philippines or whoever isn't like, oh, this time we'll let just Jeff drive it. He's amazing. So, who knows? Speaking of two vehicles, I haven't checked out his show, the Jeff Probst show. If you have, tell me what you think about it. Leave some notes here. And also, I'd like to just take a few moments to talk about the unsung heroes of this episode. I know, you're waiting for it. It's exactly right. It's the chickens. They were hilarious and also put themselves in the line of danger, committing death-defying acts, almost drowning, and also having to deal with these crazy castaways in the whole unloading of the boat scene. It felt awful for the chickens. They were just thrown around. They were in cages and submerged in water. And I think in every season, chickens always provide extra added comic relief and sustenance. And so I just would like to give a shout out to the chickens, and I'm going to do it via ducks from Big Brother. Quack, quack. Oh, I want to do that, and I feel like I'm probably quack. Anyway, that's really all I have for episode 1. Thanks again to the Buff Company for letting me do this again, and for the amazing tribal buffs, which are super exciting, and you can get on their website. I like the colors. They're lovely. I'm going to take that off because my hair looks busted. And we'll be back, of course, next week, and we'll do more of this. Looks like next week Blair is going to win the Pull It Together plastic bag because she's going to have a breakdown. And you know what I love on Survivor? A good breakdown from someone who used to be on Facts of Life. In the meantime, I'm Toby Blackwell, and if you're in New York, come catch me in a live show this Tuesday. And if you're not, check out all my videos on tobyblackwell.com. Check out all the information about Buff at blog.buffUSA.com. And check out my Bible on